How to find meaning and purpose in your life. Well, I don't know how you're going to find it. Uh, I'll tell you what I do. First of all, if I'm trying to find something, I have to look for it, right? So I try new things all the time. This hat, for example, that I'm wearing a witch's hat. And who cares? Who cares what people think, right? Yeah, if I try something new, I'm probably not going to be good at it right away, and I might fail. But like, who cares? I mean, maybe I don't know. I care if my ego is that fragile. Okay, so here's the thing too. Like, I try new things, but I try like things that aren't like. Well, sometimes I do try things that are way out of my box, but usually they're like extensions of things I've already done. So, for instance, I'm going to take a theatrical fencing course. I'm going to learn how to sword fight on stage, and if I like it, I'll keep doing it. I'll get certified. Is this a reach for me? Uh, I don't know. I have lightsabers. I spin lightsabers. I took fencing in college. I played Dungeons and Dragons. I'm interested in medieval studies. So is this like completely out of my wheelhouse? No, this seems like a logical extension of some of the things I'm already doing. But the point is, I haven't taken this course before. So this is new to me. I try new things and then I'll see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll do it. I'll keep doing it. And if I don't like it, then I'll stop. And that's the thing. You can always quit, right? You can try something and then say, you know what? No, this isn't for me. This was nice. It was fun to try, but there's nothing. And that's good because then I find what I like, right? And that might change from day to day, right? So like right now, I'm a dungeon master and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But that might change. I don't know when that's going to change. So I might as well enjoy it while it lasts, and and then when it doesn't, fine. Like in my basement right now, I have a pool table. I haven't shot pool on that pool table for years. But when I got it, I sure as heck did. And people were like, well, that's a waste. And it's like, no. I got years of enjoyment out of that pool table. And because it's lying there now, that's not a shame. That's not a waste. I did that as long as I wanted to do it. And then I found something else I wanted to do better. And I let that go by the side. Now, can I go back and pick that up again? Yeah, I can pick it up anytime I want. But the thing is, I evolved. I changed, right? I mean, I don't know. Evolve is wrong because that means I moved past it. But I changed, right? So like I want to try new and different things. But that's how I find my meaning and purpose because maybe in 2005 I needed to shoot pool. That was the thing that my brain needed. And maybe now in 2023 I need to do stage fighting, theatrical fencing. Maybe that's just what my brain needs right now. It's what my spirit needs. And that's the thing we're talking. I think that meaning and purpose is a part of the equation of happiness, right? So physical health is probably a really big thing there. Mental, intellectual stimulation for me is a big thing. So reading, studying new subjects, that sort of thing, and that can be also involved in this athletic study as well. It can be. It doesn't have to be academic necessarily. Emotional stability, and then meaning and purpose. I think those, I've heard other people say those are four pillars. But other people have other ideas. Here's the thing though. A lot of people have accused me of being a pleasure seeker and only doing what I want, and even to the point of selfishness. And that may very well be true by some standards. I certainly seek pleasure instead of pain, but I temper my pleasureful pursuits with because every day I do two things I don't want to do. Um, so this is something that I've learned is that something I implement in my life and I try to keep implementing in my life. So there's two things every day I do something I don't want to do. So like I clean the bathroom, okay, or I look up that contact information for a client that he wants to send a book to that I may not think that that person that is at the receiving end of this is ever going to read that book, but that's what the client wants. And so even though I don't think it's going to have any returns, I'm going to do it anyway, even though I don't want to do it. So but that benefits me. Okay. It benefits me in a couple different ways. One, the ramifications of not doing it are greater than doing it usually. So like if I don't clean my bathroom, my house is going to stink and there may be hygienic and medical problems. I might get sick or something. If I don't do what my client wants, I might lose my client and a good friend and damage that relationship. So I'm going to do it. But more than that, okay, more than that, by making myself do two things every day that I don't want to do, I know that I'm capable of it. So when it becomes necessary to do something on the fly that I don't want to do, like I have to have a very difficult conversation with someone, I have to tell them like their cat smells like it did its business on their jacket when, or like, because I don't know why I always got like recruited to be the person to bear those kinds of bad news, especially the poor hygiene ones for some reason. And, or like when I was a bartender, I had to shut off somebody. You have to have those conversations sometimes. And so now I know I'm not only am I capable of it, but I'm used to doing it. I'm used to doing something like that every day. So it's not like foreign to me, right? And that's useful. I mean, that's very useful. But also, in addition to that, because I do two things every day that I don't want to do, when I do the things that I do want to do, the pleasurable things, they seem that much more pleasurable in contrast, right? So, yeah, so how do I find meaning and purpose? I go and look for it. But I look for it in new things, and my meaning and purpose changes. And by the way, let me just say this. I believe that just being born is a purpose, okay? To get just a little bit metaphysical with this, I believe that each one of us is a manifestation of the universe trying to figure itself out, or just playing a game or experimenting. And we are all aspects of that. And so the fact that I am here on this planet at this time has its own meaning, right? And same for you. And so even if I don't conquer worlds or, make YouTube videos that get 1 million views or have a certain number of subscribers on my channel or get a certain number of likes, that's fine. Just being here and experiencing this life is purpose enough. So everything else above that is an extra ball in pinball, right? It's another thing I play. And it's all bonus. It's all icing on the cake, gravy on the stuffing, Thanksgiving's coming up.